am your friendly neighborhood co-host, Bryan.
And I am your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Sam.
And this is This, That, and the Other. Thank you guys so much for downloading us and listening to us and watching us. If you are checking us out on our YouTube channel, which, again, I need to make some clarification.
Hey, man, we're getting those words. We're getting those words down.
We do need to make some clarifications. If you are watching us on our YouTube channel, then you have found us on our YouTube channel at Binge on This. All right, I want to make that clear. Because some people have found it hard to find us on YouTube. On YouTube, we're Binge on This.
Yeah, so should we change that?
Interesting question. That was something I was going to bring up to you. We can hop right into that bitch. I do want, as always, thank you very much to Blue Duck for sponsoring us, and the Nicholson Outdoors. If you are in the greater Des Moines area and are in need of any type of yard work, lawn work, lumber work, you need it done, he'll get it done. Nicholson's Outdoors. How's your week, real quick?
Oh, my week's been...
and the podcast.
Oh, yes. My week's been the podcast. Like, yeah, we just got back from Arizona and went on the podcast. I know. Man, that was cool going on another person's podcast.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It was very, very cool. It was interesting to see the behind the scenes, as one would say in this business. But no, it was good. It was
very,
it's
very
nice
cool
to be back because, man, it's been a long fucking few weeks.
It has. It sure has. Thank you, to the podcast, and Keith, and Bryan, and Chris. The podcast. We love you guys. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys can make a trip out here. I'm going to limit those uhs. I hear it right now. I'm training my muscle back into that. I got a little sloppy when we were out there. We did get a little sloppy, though. We were drinking and we were smoking. Sloppy with the uhs. I was going back over some footage when I was looking at the clips.
Man.
That was
after their podcast. And how many blunts did he?
We were in it, bro.
Oh, my God.
Rocking it hard. But thank you guys for having us on the show. Go check them out on YouTube. They are The Bogcast. And you can download them on iTunes as well, The Bogcast. There we go. Awesome week.
My week, it's finally starting to wind down a little bit. I got a lot of tattoos piled up, but the move is over. Almost over because still kind of paying on this apartment over here. But it's been a better week than the last few.
Nice. That's good.
What about you, man?
Good, man. Just getting everything wrapped up. Looking for places right now. There's one place that I really like, but it's below the 10.
Uh-huh. Oh man, that's far.
It's not far in the sense of if I'm down there, then it's not far. I'm there.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not far.
But
from
if I
got to
come up to
is that an existential question that we just put? You are not far if you are where you are at.
Yeah.
You got to put the mic up.
You're right. I know. I completely forgot about that.
Oh no. So he's got a sound effects board too now. I don't know if that's a good idea.
What's up? Dude, sound effects. Okay, one of the things I promised to do is not abuse the sound effects. So I'm not gonna abuse it. You're still the sound effects master. You're still the master. Otherwise, why? I couldn't do it with just this in the phone. There's no personality to this phone. It can't rant. All right.
But that's kind of far though.
It is far. It is a little far in the sense of just having to deal with. It is. That was one of the things, honestly, that was kind of like.
What are the gains for going down there? Just cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's much cheaper.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, you could go further north, but then that takes you away from downtown.
I'm ready to live by myself again, man. I kind of just want to. I don't want to deal with any more roommates. Not that I love roommates. Right. I love people. You know what I'm saying? But I need affordability. Right now, it's gut check. It's year 2 for me. Year 2's the real deep push, you know what I mean? I know the city now. I know its guts. I've been inside of her.
It's weird, man. Remember when we first moved out here? We didn't know where anything was at.
Bruh, ask me only something a true L.A. person would. Oh, real quick, I want to make an amend on a comment I made like 2 episodes ago about why New York was listening to us. There's a huge reason why New York is listening to us. My old college buddy, Jack Burbank, is out there.
And he's listening to the
podcast.
And
he listens to us, and he tells people to listen to us out in New York. What? So that's why we have such a strong... shout-outs to New York.
Thank you, New York.
Thank you, New York.
Man.
We just thought it was because you guys liked our New York accents. Yeah. Ew. That's for you, New York. Thank you so much, Jack. I forgot about that, buddy. We were snapping the other day, and he snapped me listening to us on the TV, and I was like,
oh, shit.
"Ew."
Dude, it's so weird. Dude, you got recognized yesterday.
I did. That was probably my week thing. That was probably the only thing that really popped up for me for the week. Got recognized.
That
Randomly on the street. It wasn't a family member or anything like that. It was some random dude in the sense that I'd never met him. Turns out Sam had been spreading the good word, the good gospel.
Yeah. Because I tattooed him. And then he went out there and started watching us, I guess. And
you just mentioned it and you were like, yeah, we do the podcast.
Yeah. I just kind of like.
Hey, that's not. That's.
You got to put the mic up to it if you're going to do it.
Yeah, this is just city soundboard. Anyways, but yes, that was really crazy. And he was like, hey, I recognize you. And I thought he wanted to fight. And I was like, what? And yeah. Who are you? And no, he recognized me. And because Sam talked about it and we went outside and listened to it, one of our more recent episodes, thank God.
Thank God.
Because our old episodes are kind of all over the place and the audio's all whacked.
You don't think these new episodes are a little all over the place?
No. As far as the audio is concerned.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love what we did for sure because I know we just needed to get out there and do it. But like, I'm so glad we're at a better point now where we have equipment and we're clean and we're like nice and like when people recognize us or look us up or see us, like they're like, oh, look at those guys, like they have a nice little area and they can do the robot and it's pretty cool. So there's our week. That was another transition I want to make. I do like catching up on the week. I think it's good. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much about my week.
Well, we get into if it's something
that's
that
part
happened,
of it, right? That's conversation.
We're conversating.
That's human interaction.
This is podcasting.
We're not robots. I was just thinking about the perfect hour, but you start shooting for the perfect hour, then it just doesn't come out clean. You know what I mean?
But rant corner.
Yeah, I mean, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got on these rants? What do you got on these rants?
You know,
what do you?
Oh no!
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm deleting this thing.
What?
Anything to rant? I'm looking for a better one. Anything to rant about? Otherwise, I'll just.
Really thinking about
Michael Winslow everything.
Truck drivers, because of driving to Arizona and back, a couple of them almost took me out.
Oh yeah, how was How was the drive back? Why did you leave so late in the day?
Well, I had to go and pack the car over at my house, or my storage at my house out there. So I had to, the night before go through storage, see what we can bring. Couldn't find a U-Haul van. There was not one fucking van in the whole Arizona fucking valley. Like I even went as far north, like almost to fucking Flagstaff, just to be like,
shut the fuck up.
There wasn't one van. There wasn't. There was trucks. I didn't need a truck. I didn't need a big moving fucking U-Haul. I needed a van.
You drove almost all the way to Flagstaff?
No. I would have. I was getting like that crazy about it. Like on their U-Haul map thing. There was not one fucking van available. And then two, you know how much it is to put a hitch on a car from U-Haul? It costs about almost $400.
Well, what do you mean? Don't you have a ball? Like a little ball thing?
That's on my pickup truck. On James's, there's no like hitch on the
to actually install a thing.
To actually install one.
I believe it. 400.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
I mean, you could probably do it for 200 though.
So what I ended up doing was buying a bunch of those ropes, the ones that have the clackers that you can tighten.
Oh.
And I bought some of those, and we piled the wrestling mats on the roof. Yeah, like things like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You really went and got a whole bunch of shit.
We had to stop like 3 times before getting out of the city because I'm like,
you were scared.
I would take it off, roll it tighter.
You didn't have your knot tire there.
Yeah. Well, no, there was no knots because of that.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But by the time I got it real nice and tight,
noise.
It was noise.
Noise.
And then I was still nervous though because she has that moon roof. So we were looking at the moon roof as things were going.
Yeah. Damn. So that's why. Yeah, because you didn't end up coming back until like 11 or something like that.
Yeah, it took us a while. We were both fucked up from the trip. Dude, and it was it was a bummer of a trip. Again, Anthony Barthel, my cousin, he passed away, and so I had to go out there see some family and also catch up on a bunch of tattoos. So like, we had a nice Airbnb with the fucking pool and everything. Didn't even get to use it. Just it was nonstop go. So I'm still kind of like tore up from that trip.
Yeah, it was like a week ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I just got back. And then since I got back, I've been doing nothing but running here too. And like finally today is my first day off.
Hell yeah.
But I still have a lot of shit to do today. And I'm like, tomorrow's 4th of July. I was supposed to go to the health department. That's closed,
You didn't mail it in?
I'm going to mail it in.
Didn't mail it in.
I know.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a busy day, so I'm going to be working tomorrow. I for sure know that, probably in the afternoon when everybody's all hammered and shit.
We also need to get Big Mike. Big Mike's back from Australia. Shout out to the Australians.
Yeah.
And your crocodiles.
Yeah, I'd like to see.
The Down Unders. But he's like, yo, you do not want me on there. I'll say some crazy shit. I was like, no, we want you on here.
Hell yeah, bring him in.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
That was another thing, too. We were talking about trying to get some more guests, you know. Our crowd doesn't really communicate with us well because they're shy and they're awkward and nobody likes to comment on anything.
But also, like, as I'm tattooing someone and I'm like, this would be a great guest. Like, he's an industry person
Just
or blah,
push
blah, blah.
it. Well,
it's
industry,
weird.
That's the thing. I want to take a step back from the industry.
Industry, whatever. Like, they do something.
Or
like,
people.
Like,
oh, yeah.
like, yesterday there was a rapper. Homeboy, James's brother, helps produce rappers because he does the beats. And long story short, I was like, I kind of wanted to say something about the podcast, but the dude was such a pain in the ass. Not James's brother.
Oh.
The actual rapper. He was all zannied out. And it was really annoying.
Oh, yeah. See, no, I don't want to deal with it. You got a good taste on what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talk about getting a third eye on his fucking forehead. I was like, yeah, don't do that, man.
Yeah, you know
I made
the
him
type
pick
of
up
people.
a beer can in the street because he fucking threw it. I was like, yo, don't fucking do that.
Yeah, get out of town, bro. No, don't worry about that. No, I was just thinking, you know what? Maybe some doctors. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how many doctors do you know out here?
That's what I mean. Like, I deliver to doctors. I drop off at the ER and shit. Like, I just need to be, like Keith said, like, Keith was really impressive with his list of guests. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Here's my rant.
He said he emails them out, and he just says
whoever
bites.
I feel you.
So if he emails 50 people, one person bites, that's good.
My rant is I'm kind of disappointed in myself in the lack of producing for the show that I've done. Like, I do a lot of producing for the show, and, like, we obviously make a lot of effort, and, like, we do what we do, but, like, yeah.
Show up, and there's a mic. That's what I do.
Well, for the most part, but, like, when it comes down to it, like, if you needed to draw something or do something, or if we needed to get something done, like, we would do it, but, like, the way Keith does it, like, when we're sending out all that stuff to the people, like, I was just like, that's fucking, like, but, like,
and it's just at his apartment like that, huh?
What do you mean?
All the podcasts. The podcasts. Yeah.
Say your question again?
So he films them all there, all of them, right?
Well, yeah, they just moved there.
Oh, so that's a new location?
Yeah, but it was in the same area. But yeah, I mean, regardless of where he's going to be doing it at, like, it just sounds like no matter what, he was just like,
dude, he's hustling.
Hooks out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, it was cool when that dude stopped me in the street, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, now we need to step that up. Like, we need to get like a little mini, like, poster of us right by your tattoo desk so that every time somebody comes in, they're like, what's that? And you're like, oh, this little thing right here? You know, I don't know. I'm just thinking. But anyways, that was my rant. When you're watching this and editing it, Bryan, and you're listening back to this, throw some hooks out, man. Email some doctors. Google doctors. Find their emails. Find out where their kids live. Just say, hey, I know your kid I know where your kid works and lives. Do an interview for me. Hostage interview taking.
I think it's illegal.
Illegal? What? You can't spell illegal without legal, dog. That holds up in court. You know what I mean? That's my rant. Do better, Bryan. Ooh. I guess that'd probably be the only thing. I'm going to look at my notes right now. Let's get into, oh, man, I'm such a slave to the wheel.
Why?
Because I can't remember what's after Rant Corner.
With a theme?
Yeah, that's right. World news, current news.
Oh, man, the world is bubbling. The world is bubbling. Temperatures
bubbling.
are going up.
Let's get some sports. Let's get some sports updates from our number one sports guy, Sam Maskell.
Me? I don't watch sports.
Play yourself in, dog.
I don't fucking
Here,
watch sports.
I got you.
I don't know anything about sports.
I know.
Is it baseball season?
Fuck, where it's...
I don't even know.
I got you.
I don't even know. This basketball stuff happened. Basketball.
Yeah.
All right,
man. So it's the World Cup. It's the female World Cup.
I've been seeing
going
something
on
about
right
that.
now. So how do you feel about who's your go-to team?
Girls playing with balls. I always like it.
So who's who's your go-to team right now? Who you think's gonna pull it off?
America.
Ooh. I mean, you meant yesterday because America got knocked out by England the other day. So.
Well, dude, I don't know.
Looks like that's the lying police. Anyways, all right. But other than them, who do you think feels good? Who feels?
I don't
good
even know who's playing.
Take your
The Brits, the British.
The British?
British girls.
The English women who just knocked us out. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
bet. That's a good bet. Do you know where they're playing it at?
Africa.
I don't even know where they're
I don't even know. Where is Africa?
Where is Africa? All right. Yeah, that's our sports corner.
So the Vatican is to open tombs after anonymous tip on 35-year-old case.
Oh, we're not at that point where keep looking through notes, but here I got some stuff that I got. Through Google, but I got some things that I got some stuff that's been itching me, and you fools are about to listen to it. Play me a little Bryan's notepad music.
Bryan's notepad music. All right.
I'll play myself a little. Oh yeah.
We're doing way too many sound effects in this episode.
How long is that? Yeah. Okay, I will not abuse this anymore. Matter of fact, this is what because I need them for my notes. I was going to just be like, you use it as a second soundboard, and then you'd be in charge of it. All right, no more sound effects. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Bella Thorne recently was in the news. She released her. Apparently, a hacker got into her iCloud and was able to get some of her.
That's way old news, and she was like, "Fuck this!"
And she
just.
Well, here's where my thing comes in. She took to social media in an outrage, in a roar, crying big tears,
Big crocodile tears.
Whoopi Goldberg, big whoop, on The View, was like, "Hey, stop taking nudes.
Oh, yeah.
Because people will find them.
Yeah,
everything.
That's up in the air. You can grab that.
It's in the air." And she was like, "I can't believe that Whoopi would just say that." And everyone was like, "Damn.
Being a thought.
Just stop." I can't believe she'd say that about women.
Look, I know there's pictures out there of me that I probably don't want to surface.
It's true.
But
we sold them for dog food.
You know.
But what?
No, it's just, hey, you play that game. It's a shoot of the dice on that one. If you're taking pictures of yourself and you send it to somebody, that's the possibility.
Tattoo Testament
it's like
number
if you're
23.
A sailor, you might have to eat somebody.
You got it. If you take it, then someone else will get it.
Have you seen that video of the guy, the dude's on a motorcycle and the tiger runs out after him, almost fucking takes him out, and they're going fast. They're doing like 40, and that fucking thing just comes out of the jungle like.
No, I haven't seen that one. I saw the one where the deer came out of nowhere and hit that dude in the face.
No. This it's a tiger, a fucking like a ton of pure claws, and it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's wild. Well,
if you guys haven't seen it, you should.
All right, so
is Brad Pitt old? Do you think he's too old for Hollywood?
I don't know,
that's
man.
What he
that's
said.
a good question,
He said he's doing less and less movies because that's a young man's game.
Well,
he's too old.
He's getting older. He's saying he's getting old.
Well, yeah, but there's older people roles.
Yeah, I mean, if he wanted to, he could.
Yeah.
He has no issue with doing it. But I think, and I imagine you'll get to a point where you're just like,
so rich. Yeah, and
like
I don't
you've said it. You've said it before, where you would just do it to the point where you just got bored of it, and then you're just like, I'm gonna go do something else. So like, I think at this point now, where his kids are like raised a little bit, like, and he's like done deal. His libido is probably dying down a little bit, and he's not on all that test shit like the rest of them are, and he's just kind of like aging with grace. You know what I'm saying? Like Daniel Day-Lewis style. Like, I imagine you'll see.
I wonder what Daniel Day-Lewis is doing right now.
He's probably plowing some fucking dirty Chinese escort. Yeah, some like high-class chick that he just orders to come up there. Like, and he doesn't tell him who she is. She doesn't know, bro. She's third world.
He's a character. He plays a character.
Yeah. Oh, bro, can you imagine?
With makeup, and he's a whole other person.
he gets into makeup before he bangs people because he's just like, yeah, it's a character. This guy just likes to bang people. But no, the reason I brought up the Bella Thorne thing was because there was another girl who had her Instagram reported, and she was crying because she was like, "That's my source of income. Like, I used to be a whore before this. I used to prostitute myself. Like, and now, this is what you guys did.
And
all
now
you
she's
haters."
virtually prostituting himself.
And I was like, "Yo, dog, you were like," and again, I admire the hustle. Mad shout out to Bella Thorne for selling your bathwater, dog. Send us some. Sponsored by Bella Thorne's bathwater.
Look, if you're gonna be an Instagram, model, quote unquote, and doing shit like that, have more than one page.
Have more than one page and invest your money.
Yeah.
There's so many porn stars and so many like professional Instagram people that I see that invest their money and they're doing it well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, they're starting projects and they're doing clotheslines, and obviously those could give or take, where they could get bought out by Walmart or whatever it is. They're moving their money and they have money stored, hopefully, for the most part, some of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If 50 Cent has taught us anything, it's to manage your money. Otherwise, he'll come after you.
Oh yeah, get the strap.
But I'm just saying, I thought it was funny. Now we're at that level where Instagram is like a true, honest to God form of work.
Yeah.
So pay us, Instagram.
Do you see this food truck guy?
What happened?
That's been if you're a YouTube influencer or a social media influencer, he doubles the price of the food.
That's gangster.
Because he says we truly don't care.
Hell yeah.
That's his whole thing. He's like, fuck you.
I like that.
I know.
I like that. We could do with a little more of that. Oh man.
Dude, because YouTube influencers have come into the shop, and 9 out of 10 times they're a pain in the asses.
They've expected something in return.
Or well, come on, you can't do it for 80, and I'll just give you a shout out. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your shout out, man. That's not paying my rent.
Very true.
I guess if I had 10 million followers, sure, but
or if they were cool, you know what I'm saying, and brought something up at the end, and they were like, "Hey, man, I'll shout you out."
Yeah. Well, you should do that anyway if I'm fucking tattooing you.
You know what I mean? Cool. All right, let's get into the theme. I want to talk about Audacity, bruh. Not the program.
The audacity of people.
I think so. I don't know if we've touched on this. I think maybe we just seem to find veins overall, but I was on my way to the bank. Ooh, I like this. Yeah. Do a little spoken word to this. I flew to the bank by myself past a broken tree. I stopped, looked both ways. All I saw was nothing.
Nothing?
Snap goes the wings of a broken man right in front of the bank where I go.
He goes
to put my hard-earned money. Broken wings flap twice as I walk by. My eyes connect. I look down and I say, "Hello, good day." His hands outstretched, begging for more. "Do you have money, sir?"
Sir?
You bitch. How dare you ask me for money?
What? All right, so what's going on? I'm fucking confused.
I'm sorry. I was on my way to the bank and there was a homeless dude in front of the fucking bank asking for money.
Oh, okay.
Why would you be in front of the fucking bank to ask for money?
Because that's usually where money is.
Fuck, that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean it makes no sense?
People are coming. Why would...
I mean, I get what you're saying. That's not the...
Who's
I'm about
going
to put
in
money
there?
in the bank, or I need money to go somewhere. I'm not going to
Who's going to the bank? Who's going to the bank and feeling in such a generous mood that they're going to walk out and go...
No.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I have too much money, my guy. Take some of my money.
Yeah, you got to sit in front of a 7-Eleven. That's where people have change.
Dumb bitch. Yeah, that's where...
Okay, well, I mean...
I'm sorry. You're right.
Easy.
Thank you. I'm sorry. And I don't... And I'm just...
What? So anyway, did you see the whole...
That's my theme, Audacity, dog. People who are just brazen and they just got mad balls. Hit me with some good stories about people who got mad balls, whether it's good or bad.
This dude did blackface in court.
That is ballsy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you pre-looked that up before my rant and my spoken
No,
word.
it was this morning. I was on the shitter and I saw this and I was like, this is so great.
Hit me with some of that info.
So
Hit me with some of that,
There's a Hawaiian man who painted his face black, with a marker for his sentence's hearing, has been ordered to serve a life in prison. He said they were treating him black,
So he was gonna look black.
I'm gonna be black.
And guess what?
60.
They showed the fuck
He's
up.
60 years old.
Oh, and he's an old guy.
He's an old
He's
guy.
an older guy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of old, what defines old? 60's old? Would we call 60 old now?
I mean, it's not. You're not a spring chicken.
Do you think old is a definition of how your body's doing, or
No,
is it your age?
it's old is I think how your body and mind are.
Oh, so in conjunction.
So you can actually take a test. So I'm 36 and I've taken this test and I'm 28.
What test? On the back of a Mad TV magazine?
Yeah. No, it's like you see your heart. You do this heart rate thing,
Right.
and then how much you work out, your lifestyle. You basically
Was it at the blue building off of Sunset, the Scientology building?
Yeah, and they were like these dials were going.
And
crazy.
then they were like, tell us your deepest fucking darkest secret. But, they say I'm 22.
Yeah.
They said I'm 22 in my body.
So you can actually be, let's say 25, but you're in poor condition, and
And you could have the body of a 36-year-old.
Yeah. So it'd be like I remember hearing this case where they were cutting up soldiers coming back from the war, and they were in their early 20s, and their hearts were like 60-year-olds with because they were eating terrible food, like horrible food.
Which war?
Yeah, Iraq.
Oh, okay.
Because they had McDonald's and shit out there.
Oh, so they were eating
bring
trash.
like food like that reminded them of home. So they're eating trash, working out, but like their hearts were filled with like plaque and shit like that.
Oh God. Oh man.
But anyway, so this guy,
That's
guy was
ballsy.
in Honolulu. He says, "You treating me like a black man, so today I am a black man."
Damn, that's pretty gangster, bro.
He told the judge that, man. So
And
you said
did they
balls?
No, that was a good one. That was a great one. Did they let him go with that, or like, what's up with?
He's got life.
We got life.
Oh, they treated him like a black man.
What did he do?
He fucking assaulted or someone or did some shit. He was laughing apparently.
Oh, well, so he's just fucking crazy.
Laughing after he told Edens that he was done with his pre-sentencing statement.
So by the time you guys see this, Facebook and Instagram will already been worked out. But right now, I'm sure you're experiencing some type of blackout, and there's no pictures. You can't see anything on your phone, which is in a good way. We're disconnected.
Yeah, he had second-degree assault and on 1 year for third-degree assault and had a bunch of assaults. He's just, he was probably a lifetime criminal.
Did we ever talk about my idea about having all the convicts be on an island? And like,
Oh, yeah.
Like
I mean, that's
battling
pretty
each other.
much like, that's Escape from New York.
yeah, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down. You know what I mean? Like, to get them all, or to shoot them into space. I mean, we were talking about having all the children within that 5-year period.
Yeah.
We could take all the convicts and shoot them into space. Actually, that's a horrible idea. One good, smart convict gets pulled in by an intelligent race, and he's like, I know where we can go. Let's go back to Earth. My ex-girlfriend broke up with me. She left me for Tony, dog. Let's go fuck shit up.
I'm going to go slash your tires, so we need to go back.
Can you guys take me back and just drop me off? Like, don't hurt anybody. I just take a
He's
slash.
like, I'll show you where the
tire.
nukes are. I just need to go slash your tires.
I need to fuck this dude's tires up. Yeah, no, that's pretty ballsy.
What do you think about the whole dead Mexico dad and kid at the border thing? He got extorted right before he jumped in that river, too.
I don't know what happened there. What happened?
You see the picture?
No.
You didn't see that picture? Damn, man. Yeah, so apparently it's just a dead dad and a kid, and they're holding each other, but they're on our side.
They're both dead?
They're both dead, facing down in the river. Like, it's a horrible
Well, that's why
scene.
they're dead.
I know. It's a horrible scene, but
That's what
they, I guess they were totally being extorted, too, just to be able to be let to just jump in that river.
Oh, so the
by people.
coyotes?
Yeah, they were extorting people. Like, they're like, you got to go that way, but if you want to go in that water, you fucking give us that, so.
Damn Skippy, bro.
And they were just, letting these people
I've
swim.
always had a script idea of a rogue coyote
Yeah.
where he would go and kill the coyotes that were fucking people over, and he would lead the good, he
Oh,
would
so you'd
lead
help people over?
Yeah, he would
but-
be like a Mexican Punisher, and he ran through the night, and they would call him not Lobo because Lobo's already kind of taken,
Right.
but like something cool like that,
like the good coyote.
something el Lobo Bueno or something cool like and like
Lobo Bueno.
his origin story would essentially be like him and
Sounds
his
like a chocolate
family
bar.
were trying to like cross and the coyote that helped them get across dies in an effort to help them get there. So like he has this really deep passion for like being a coyote. And, like, you know, his parents are over here.
I kind of had the same idea, but this dude was one of the animal cops. What do they call those guys? But let's say he arrests someone. Like in my head, he would like arrest someone that was abusing these dogs.
Oh, and he went around and fucked them up.
And then they got out. Like they would go for the judge, but their sentencing would be like just probation. And then then he would dart them from his car, like because they have tranquilizer guns for bears and shit. And he'd get them and he'd fucking feed them to animals.
That's so much though for beating a dog.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, he goes crazy, like, after he comes to this one place, is like, 30,
okay.
Like, it's like,
hell yeah,
finally
they've been,
snapped.
like, skinning kittens and shit to make
like,
coats.
to the point where he's just like, you know, what's wrong with you? And then, like, they get off.
He's like a Batman pet guy. Hey, that's cool, bro. Maybe they could be in the same universe. The good coyote and the insane. What an insane, horrible, like, insane movie like system.
So the
to
good guys are
live in.
killing people and the bad guys are helping people.
Jesus Christ! Like we're like chilling on watching the news in the universe, and they're like in other news, like El Lobo Bueno stacks up the 36 body count at the border, while the good kitten man or whatever the fuck that dude his name in leaves another body hanging from the rafters. Yeah, no, the whole border thing, bro. We touched on that, Jank. I mean, I feel it. They's in some bad conditions, bro. They out there drinking water and shit. I mean, all we can say on behalf of the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a person of color and as a half Jewish guy, like, you know, call your senator or some shit. I guess, I don't know. That's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, voice your shit for real. You know, do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, but your senator's probably, like, local government, right? And then they call up and then, like, that's going to be your ruckus. So Google how to get in contact with my local senator, not senator. That will send you to a different site. And there you go. And that will help. But
So I've been hearing this thing, but billionaires are dead serious about this. They want to move their factories to space is what I've been hearing.
Hell yeah, bro.
No,
that's the next step.
They've been really doing it. And
I mean,
it just reminded me of Alien. Ripley, they were just basically space like truckers.
They were space junkers, right? Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I want the sooner we get to a Cowboy Bebop future, the better, in my opinion.
Well, dude, it's at this rate, man, because like NASA again is like, we're going to Mars and we're going to the moon. It's like, you guys keep saying this,
and nobody's doing it.
And we haven't. Where's the people on these planets?
Yeah.
You know, I've been hearing this since I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know,
and you're like 80.
And dude, yeah.
I can't wait to be up there old, like in gray, like and floating through space and space colonies and being like,
I have a feeling the planet would have crumbled by then.
You
At this
kids
rate,
don't remember the way Earth used to
in
be.
20 years, we're going to have water wars.
Hell yeah,
We
bro.
have
so
too many
hyped for
people
that.
here.
Water world.
We're going to have not enough, an actual water world.
Yeah, bro. That's where it's at, man, honestly. I think if we focus on the water, cleaning the water, making underwater cities and shit, doing some Atlantis shit. I watched that Aquaman movie. Oh, God, I got to stop cussing. My mom, I was like, hey, Ma, how you like the podcast?
And
she was like, do you keep cussing on it? And I was like, every now and then. And she's like, I'm not going to listen to it if you keep cussing. And I'm like, no. But sometimes I say horrible shit on here.
We say some horrible stuff
so
on here.
fine, you know what? I don't want you listening. Mom. I'm just kidding. But I watched Aquaman. That shit was the tits. But it got me inspired. Once I make my billions, I want to do an Atlantis style.
How are you going to make these billions, though?
You know, I'm just going to rob a bunch of banks, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, how much does a submarine cost? Really, if you think about it, like a Soviet submarine, you could probably snag one of those for $100 million, right?
100 million? I don't know.
You know what I mean?
A nuclear sub.
Just like an
the one that just burned.
An old nuclear sub, like unnuclearized or whatever, but like still works and still runs and is like a legit sub. Here's my thoughts, okay? Here, let me walk you through my plan, right? You start off by buying an island. Very small island, very small, very, very minuscule property. Probably win it in a poker game. And then, like, you go to that island, and then you start building your base below, down. You know what I'm saying? Like, building the chambers. And so
Of course, yeah.
Spawn down that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there you go, dog. I did it. I built an underwater city without much. And so then you just chill there, bro. And your people grow eyes really wide underwater, and then they
get
become
pale, right? They
get
get pale. They get pale underwater.
Hey,
we were just talking about
that.
that.
You were right. And then they just adjust to being underwater people, and there you go. And then we're saved. And when the meteor comes and blows us all up, we'll be underwater and we won't even know what'll happen. We'll just be chilling. We'll just boil to death, which sounds a lot worse when you really think about it.
Man, they're making a Elvis movie? Elvis
They're
Presley?
making an Elvis movie and they got a lot of names in the hat. And
the
as
dude
far
from
as
Baby Driver went.
The dude who did what?
Baby Driver?
You know what? You know, who knows? Honestly, I really don't want to see an Elvis biopic. Whatever. I don't care about Elvis. You know what I mean? He was a cool dude though. I'd party with Elvis.
That one's a good one too.
He's great in most things that I see. He was really bad in that Fantastic Four movie. I mean, it wasn't his fault if you think about it, though.
Yeah.
It was a shitty script.
What was that movie where he's the drummer?
Oh, Whiplash. That was a great fucking movie. I don't know if you ever saw that.
I saw bits and pieces. I need to sit there and watch it.
Yeah. Great fucking movie.
Yeah.
And then he was in that boxing movie that I wanted to see.
Yes.
That looked really good, where he broke his neck in the car crash and then he came back. And
that's one of those, like, you're going to cry. Every boxing movie I get teared up. Why do boxing movies make me cry?
Yeah, Stallone. Why do boxing movies? I saw a video of Stallone the other day. He was at the gas station and a young lady, well, she wasn't a young lady. She looked like she was 50 or 45. You can't tell nowadays in California because a 45-year-old woman can look like she's 30. And
just look at her neck and wrists and hands.
Hands are a dead giveaway. And it looks like she had hit him at an angle.
He got hit.
Mercedes-Benz. And I don't know if it was like one of those things where, like,
she did it on purpose. She saw him. She's like,
bruh, that's what I thought. She was like, he was parked right here next to this gas pump, and she had gone right like this. And my guess is she was trying to get over here to the other gas pump, and she like let go of the wheel and like put on the gas, and like old lady freaked out and hit him. And she was like, oh my God. And like he got out and he shook her hand and he was like, oh,
he's like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I got money.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know, you're a good looking broad. And then they were there, and then he didn't even call the cops, it looks like. It looks like he just drove off, and he was like...
You probably just called his insurance, took some pictures, and that's it.
Call my insurance.
Yeah.
I'll call your insurance. What's your name, Adrian? And, yeah, I saw that. I thought that was pretty cool. By Stallone standards, you know, he could have made a big deal about it. I don't know. It's interesting just to see sort of some celebrities
What if he just fucking knocked her out?
What if he was like, I'll see you behind the dumpster in like an hour. All right, but yeah, there you go. That's our theme: ballsy people, ballsy things. Let me get a little sound effect in there real quick, since I'm in control of my future and I know who I am. Oh, all right.
Yeah, you keep forgetting to do that.
Real quick, guys, I do want to take a second, as always, and take a mid-second plea.
God damn, that new GeForce RTX graphics card looks so beautiful.
If you guys could do us a favor and make sure to like us and rate us on iTunes. I know we keep coming to you like a bunch of sad puppies.
But we are sad puppies.
We are sad puppies. And this isn't China, so you can't just eat us. You got to take care of us, and you got to love us. And so we need your help. We need you to go out there. We don't ask for any money. We don't do any of this Patreon shit. We don't do any of this fucking, whatever the other stuff is. Not that there's anything against it. It's because we don't put out good enough content, and I feel that. Oh, okay. But make sure to like us, rate us, subscribe us. Do that for me. Do it for your mom. And thank you. All right. I am a baby. All right, let's move into the old-fashioned, lovable, as always, Game Corner.
Oh, we're doing Game Corner?
Yeah. Yeah, Game Corner. What's that? Hit me with the beat. Or not a beat, you know what? You got any country? You got any type of country? Bluegrass? I'm feeling a little country. Something a little wholesome. You know what I mean? I got some things and some stuff on my mind, you know what I mean? This guy gets it. What's up, Bubba? You're good, man. Hey, Sam. Hey, is there a big-ass window right there?
It's hard to see.
It is?
Oh, yeah, it's like a mirror.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was about to be real snarky about that shit, too.
No.
My bad, viewer.
You can't see in.
Okay, word. I was... My bad. Oh, nice. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna start it off.
Yeehaw!
Here we go. Well, I'm just a guy living in space. Aliens all over the place. And I'm just bored. And I'm just bored. So we play a game called Describe It Badly while the ship sails through the air. Aliens there.
Aliens there.
And now we play the game. They boarded aboard. If we don't play, they'll kill us like the Borg. It's Name It Badly here for Game Corner.
Game Corner.
I like it. I like it. Country's wholesome in that sense, where you can just pluck out some delicious.
Actually not bad.
Hey man, we're gonna have an album soon. We're gonna have a little mini album. Describe It Badly. Classic game created by the Norwegians back in 865. That's correct. As far back as 865, they've been playing this game on their wooden canoes. Sam's going to go ahead and pick a movie. I think we clarified the rules the last time, so we say the category.
Well, yeah, we got to let people know.
We get one question, which goes through the question master, and then
Question Master.
and then we choose. We let the other person know what category it's in, and it can't be something obscure.
Like so obscure.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
like a French movie that I saw as a kid one time.
Exactly. It can't be any foreign films. It can't be a Spanish film. It can't be anything like that. So for you guys listening in the car, feel free to guess along. But those are the 3 rules. 4 rules? 3
Yeah.
rules? Okay. So Sam, you go ahead and start off, and I will.
All right.
That's the wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a lot.
Let me see. Let me see. What movie in my head?
I'll do
Okay.
some fill-in music. Do do do. This is fill-in music. This is the stuff that you listen
A
to
seller of goods
in the back of the
gets in a lot of trouble.
elevator. A seller of goods. Okay. What's the category? Oh, wait. I want to be like one of the Indian kids at the spelling bee. Category?
Your category.
No,
we're not gonna do the voice.
Never another Indian guy on the other side. Category.
So like what type of movie it is?
Correct.
I guess it would be action.
An action movie.
Yeah.
Repeat the log line one more
A
time.
seller of goods gets in a world of trouble.
I'd like to use my question with the question master.
Yeah. The
Motherfucking question master
is waiting.
You play your question master theme music while I think of my quick question.
Oh, man, I gotta
Okay,
find
if
theme
it's an
music.
action movie and a seller gets in trouble,
Seller of goods gets in a world of trouble.
great fucking hell yeah. Great fucking question master music. A seller gets in a world of trouble.
Yes.
A seller gets in a world of trouble. A seller, I thought it was a pun. A seller of goods gets in a world of trouble. So a seller, someone who is, or is it a seller of goods gets in a world of trouble? Okay, my question master is, who is the main actor in the movie?
Oh wow, we can ask that. Okay. You really want to know?
Would it defeat it? Would it blow it away?
It might. But let's
I
see.
got pretty good movie knowledge.
Nick Cage.
That does not do it for me.
Oh,
Okay.
no?
A seller of goods gets into a world of trouble. A seller of goods. With Nick Cage as the lead. Good job. See? No, because the more detail with that we're in it now, fucking question master.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are
well
in
played,
it now.
dog. Okay. Nick Cage movie. My guess is Matchstick Men.
No.
No? Fuck.
No.
What was it?
God of War.
Oh, damn. Good job. That's a fucking good one, bro. Fuck. God damn.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
Now that
good
you hear
one.
it, yeah.
That's a good one. Good job, dog. Good job. All right. Okay. I got one. All right. So,
Okay, hold up.
you're good. You're good. Okay. Harambe Ah, no shit. Oh.
Harambe.
Because that's a kind of a dead giveaway.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be any monkey movie.
I feel it. Okay, I got this. Okay.
You could have been like a primate.
Home stuck redhead runs loose with a. I'm trying to word it right. Okay, home stuck redhead goes nuts. No, I got this. Okay. Two eggheads go love struck for homestuck redhead. Yeah.
Two
eggheads go love struck
Isn't that like grumpy old men?
for homestuck redhead.
Okay. All right. So
remember, you have category, and then you can always use the question master. And
it's got to be a romance thing.
Are you asking what the category
Well,
is?
I mean, it's got to be because like if you're telling me two eggheads fall in love with a redhead that's stuck at home, or that they can't.
I'll tell you this as far as the category. It's split. It is mostly an action movie, but yes, romance is banging comedy in the corner as action is watching, recording the whole thing with its camera. It's a very delightful orgy.
Homestuck.
Now, I'll give you this. If you were to not use your question with the question master, then you would get an extra point for the thing.
I know. I'm trying to think.
For the listener at home.
Who's the actor?
Is that
Question master?
Is that Joker?
Hello, question master.
Yes. It is I. All right. Who is the main actor?
Or who's the redhead?
Ooh, well played.
Yeah.
Space Captain. Okay, who is the redhead? And I want to make sure that I tell you the right fucking redhead because I get her confused sometimes. But I believe it's Cate Blanchett. Now, give me
Who's
one.
Cate Blanchett?
Okay, and you know what?
No, I'll look at her.
Ooh, are you asking for a second? Oh, you have a phone. What the fuck? Oh, I'm the question master. I forgot you have a phone.
I want to make sure
You're good. You're
Cate
good.
Blanchett's not one of those names that's like, I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, though, because Google will spit out.
That's Cate Blanchett?
I don't
know her? There's a romance movie with the girl who played fucking
I'm double checking right now. Hold on. We can't use the phones though. I just realized that because it'll pop out the movie the minute you look up something like that. But anyways, no. And I'm checking.
I don't think it's Cate Blanchett that you're thinking.
I'm double checking right now. Checking right now. So the log line one more time is two eggheads go love struck for home-stuck redhead.
But not Cate Blanchett.
No, it is. Don't look at the don't look.
I'm just looking at her face.
Okay, I'll show you her face.
No, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. She fucking played the fucking I don't know, man. I don't know.
Take a swing, homie. Listen to the title.
Yeah.
Two eggheads go love struck for a homestuck redhead. So you have to assume that Cate Blanchett is the redhead who is homestuck. She's bored.
I don't know.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
It's Bandits with Bruce Willis and Billy Bob Thornton.
I never saw that.
You know, I feel you. That's fine. I feel that's mainstream enough. They're two bandits who escape out of jail, and they go running and they hide in her house.
I want to watch this now.
It's a good movie.
I want to watch this now.
It's a good movie. There you go.
But I didn't know that. Damn it.
No. You're good. I feel that. An audience, you let us know if that was a little obscure or not. I think that was good though. All right, hit me with one more, and then I'll go one more, and that'll I think we'll be close to the perfect hour. I'll actually check right now. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll do one more. This is good music. We're getting really good.
All right. Oh, man, I had one.
As always, guys, make sure to spread the word about us. If you are at the hospital and you're sitting there listening to us right now, look over to the person next to you. If they're coughing, don't touch them. Whatever you do, don't touch them. Just say, hey, I don't know what you're going through, but these guys make me laugh. But don't touch them.
Okay.
Don't touch anybody.
All right, here's one.
Okay. We're back.
An old-time Jew opens a business.
What's new? Ah! Oh, okay.
An old-time Jew opens up a business, and his friends from his childhood friends, he watches them crumble, rise and crumble. An old-time Jew opens up a business, watches his childhood friends rise and fall.
What is the...
If I give you any of the actors, it's just gonna mess. You're gonna definitely know.
It'll be that clean?
Probably.
I don't know. You described that really badly. I'm just saying.
Okay. An old-time Jew from New York starts a business.
Okay. What? Okay, as far as the category is concerned.
Starts a business. An old-time Jew from New York starts a business. The business.
And watches his friends crumble.
And watches his friends rise and fall.
An old-time Jew from New York. Okay, so for my category question, the category I'm asking is the category of dates. What date did this thing come out of?
70s?
Because I don't do the action thing. 70s.
My phone's telling me, or my watch telling me to stand.
Oh, that's good.
There we go.
There you go. Get a little blood going.
There we go.
Okay. An old-time Jew starts a business.
Old-time Jew from New York starts a business.
From New York starts a business and watches his friends rise and crumble.
Yeah. Rise and fall or crumble.
Fuck me, dude. I gotta use my question.
Question master is here.
Fuck. Okay, question master. Who is the old-time Jew? Who's the actor who plays the old-time Jew?
Bobby De Niro.
Still not enough, dog, because there's a billion Scorsese films. An old-time Jew comes down.
Starts a business.
Starts a fucking business. Is it Casino?
Yeah.
Oh! Sick. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he came out, an old-time Jew from... Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Watches his friends rise and crumble. That's a good one. It could have been all over the place. That was a good one. I narrowed it down, but that was a good one. I like that. I don't know.
But like as soon as I said his name in 70s, you're like,
It
okay.
narrows it down. Yeah, you're right. That's good. That's on me, but it's also on you.
And I couldn't say an old-time Sicilian because that would have been Godfather. Starts a business.
It would have thrown me off.
Well,
yeah.
if he was a Sicilian, then it would have been Godfather. He was a Jew in Casino.
You're right. It was good. I like it. Good.
It's like, you fucking Jew, you fucker, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, you.
It is. Yeah, you're right. That should have been the dead giveaway. All right.
If you would have asked who his friend was, I would have said Joe Pesci. And you would have been like, all right, Casino or Goodfellas.
All right. Here we go. I got one. Okay. Okay. It is. Okay, I got it.
All right, let's hear it.
Is that Jane?
No, that's not Jane. Man, you are blind.
Oh, I thought that was
Whoever
Jane.
it is.
Whoever the
She's
fuck
cute.
it is. Hey.
What up, girl?
Anyways, what was it? Oh, fuck the movie. Okay, here we go. I got this. I got you. I got this.
Yeah, she had tats and everything.
I don't know. But anyways.
Whatever, it was distracting.
I know. I'm trying to refocus on my movie. Okay, here we go. I got this. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to rap. I'm just kidding. No. A sad scientist bounces back to his family. I think I'm fucking that up because I can't remember if he has a family, but that's what I'm going to go with.
What?
I'm
You
gonna
don't
look
even know
it
if he has a
up. Hey,
family?
that's how badly I'm describing it.
gosh.
I'm just kidding. I'm looking it up right now, but let's just focus. I think that's the core of it. It's a sad...
Man, that camera angle with your crotch right there.
Oh, well, it's a little bit... It is, dude. I totally forgot. Sorry, guys, who've been just fucking watching me. Watch my
I was like...
Sorry, China and New York. Yes, a sad scientist bounces back to his family.
Sad scientist.
Bounces back to love. I'll go with.
A sad scientist bounces back to love. Flubber.
I gave it away because of the bouncing,
But no, I was like, what other scientist? I was like, Hulk. I was like going through the scientists, and then when you said bounces, and I don't know.
No, that was good. I mean, I guess it could have been like the Nutty Professor because he bounces, but bouncing at that point.
That honestly,
would that have been a better one?
I would have also thought about that. That would have been my next thought,
damn.
but Flubber popped up.
I could have probably thought of some good bouncing ones.
Yeah!
Game corner. Woo! All right. Oh, here. Woo! Woo! Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. We make a crazy team.
How is it that I move away and all of a sudden there's hot tattooed girls walking around here?
You leave and I just take. All right, here we go, guys. The end of the show. Hit me with some end of the show music.
Was that good enough? All right, man, we are really hitting these sound effects
All
hard
right,
on
I'm
this
sorry.
one.
No, I'm not going to do sound effects next week, guys. I just wanted to do an experimental part of the show. All right.
But I do like your phone being there with an extra sound effects. If I could just hit like claps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get
so
different
I can keep,
notes.
like music and other stuff going on here, and then yeah. Well, that's what the iPad was for, but the internet down here.
Yeah, it's not that great. Well, here we are at the end of the show once again. My dearest friends, I want to say every day that you listen, I hope it's great. If you're in the car, on the toilet, or you're making love,
Don't listen to us if you're making.
I hope you're listening. And if you're deep inside your lover, and I'm there in the corner, I hope this song makes you feel so good. You're a rainbow. Oh God! Oh God! Oh no! You're a rainbow in your eyes. This is the end of the show. Thank you guys as always. From me, your friendly neighborhood co-host, Bryan.
And me, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man Sam.
Ooh. Make sure to check us out on iTunes and Spotify and Stitcher under this, that, and the other. YouTube is Binge on this. I had to make that difference known. Because you're plowing your wife right now. Your kids are asleep. Work isn't ready for another 6 hours. Your balls deep. And you're listening to me. You're a rainbow. Thank New York. Thank you, Iowa. Thank you, Virginia.
Thank you,
you, California. Thank you, Sam. Jane, we miss you from the show. Please come back. As always, love each other. Stay safe. Dream the dream of 1,000 dreams.
Geronimo!